In this video, we're going to talk about what a community is, how to build one, and what that can mean for your fitness business. Let's go. Hey there, my name is Daniel and welcome to another video on Uscreen Health Fitness, where we help you make money with your fitness content online. If this is your first time here and you want to learn how to make more money doing what you love with health and fitness, go ahead and start right now by subscribing to this channel and clicking the bell so you don't miss a thing. These days, our world seems to be defined by binary communities. You're a vegan, that's bad for you. You're on the carnivore diet, that's bad for you. But in reality, we all just seek and crave to belong. Communities influence our decisions, conversations, purchases, and even our internal monologues. As a business owner and likely someone who is very passionate about something specific within the health and fitness industries, it's important to not only understand this, but also how to leverage that to build a thriving and engaged community around your business. Growing an online community around your product or service can transform your business and create legions of die-hard fans who evangelize your message to the world. And the truth is that growing an online community isn't as hard as you might think. So let's get started with some basics so that we're on the same page. The basic definition of an online community is a group of people who share a common attitude, belief, or interest and discuss this topic in a dedicated place online. Online communities are tribes of people who care deeply about specific topics and want a place to express themselves freely around that topic. One of the amazing parts of online communities is that they're not bound by geography or language. The internet enables all of us to connect with people from different cultures and locations all over the world. Just think about some of the fitness communities out there. Yoga with Adriene has 5 million subscribers on her YouTube channel. Everyone has heard of P90X. Kayla Itsinas, I don't actually know how to pronounce her last name, has built a fitness empire from millennial women with her programs, and the list just goes on and on. But communities transcend specific niches and nicknames. There are communities for every possible topic that you can think of. Reddit is a perfect example of this. There are subreddits for everything you can think of, and a bunch more for all of the topics that you probably don't really ever want to think about or know that other people think about. If you're a fitness business owner, curating a tribe around your content can come with a lot of benefits. Increased sales, especially through word of mouth marketing. Increased retention because your customers feel that they belong. Better engagement with customers who want to leave comments and share. Better content ideas because you have more interactions with your customers. Create more and better products based on the real-time feedback that you receive from your community. Community is a primal human instinct. It's about being a part of something bigger than yourself, and honestly probably goes back to hunter-gatherer times where everyone stuck together so that they didn't get eaten by predators and other vicious wild animals. But I digress. Today, community is less about survival and more about belonging. People want to join communities so they can connect with other like-minded people, contribute to help others and discuss pain points, confirm their sense of self and who they are. Here are some examples from my life. People like me might think home gyms are the best gyms, so I love Garage Gym Athlete. Endurance races are the best way to improve your mental toughness, so I've started distance running. Cooking can be simple and delicious, so I love Gordon Ramsay because it also makes me laugh. Whenever I meet a like-minded person, I feel an instant connection with them. And I'm also active in groups and communities and social media feeds where I can talk about all of these. Other people, on the other hand, might think that I'm stupid or wrong and disagree with everything I just said, which is a clear sign of the communities that they belong to. If you can define who the us is and is not in your community by figuring out who the people like you are and what it is that they do, you form the foundation of a real online community. Every online community is dependent on 4 key components. When you can implement these, you'll continue to attract more and more and more like-minded people, and your bond will strengthen over time. With that in mind, let's dive into the 4 essential components of an online community. The core component of any online community is a reason for existing. What is the belief, idea, goal, or interest that brings all of you together? The more niche you can make this wide, the better your community will perform, because niche communities are die-hard and more likely to commit to what you've created. Niching down can be scary because it often feels like you're closing yourself off from potential customers. But to be honest, being non-specific is probably more dangerous because when you stand for everything, you stand for nothing. Take a look at the world of dieting as an example. There are a few people who wear the term dieter as a badge of honor. Yet there are thousands of people who are fervent supporters of their particular type of diet and all the rules and regulations that come with it. Atkins, paleo, ketogenic, Weight Watchers, intermittent fasting, carnivore, vegan. They're all dieters in their way. They've adapted the food they eat to achieve a goal, but none of them consider themselves to be dieters. Instead, they prefer the title of their sub-niche. Each of these sub-niches has a clear why for existing and a benefit to their community members' lives. People like me eat foods like this because blank. If you're not familiar with this concept, I highly recommend you check out Simon Sinek's TED Talk and book, Start With Why. Your community needs to have a clearly defined enemy which you're trying to distance yourself from or defeat. The Rebel Alliance has been fighting the Empire since the 70s, the Starks have to overcome the Lannisters, and everyone needs to defeat CrossFitters and vegans. Just kidding, please don't throw vegetables and kettlebells at me. Your enemy doesn't need to be a person or group of people. It can be an idea, a trend, a bad habit, a food, a problem, or anything else. Here are some examples that have popped up over the last few years. Minimalists are against owning more than you need. Cord cutters are against expensive cable subscriptions. Carnivore dieters are against anything that isn't meat. Vegans are against anything that is related to meat and animals. You'll often hear members of different communities gladly exclaim how they don't understand how those people or products or ideas or ways of thinking even exist. To them, they're just nonsensical. For the other group, the inverse is also true. When you're growing an online community, it is as important to define what you're not as it is to define who you are. These are rallying cries and conversations that serve to deepen the bonds among your community. If the first two stages are what creates the spark of a community, contribution is the oxygen that keeps the flame burning. Community members need to be able to actively interact with each other and feel that they either receive or offer value to the group at large. For your online business, you will need a designated place where conversations can take place, such as video comments, blog comments, Facebook groups, Slack channels, private forums, message boards, subreddits. It's also important that these interactions are open and visible to other members of the community. Forums should be a safe place where members can share their 2 cents, offer help and advice, or grab their popcorn and enjoy a heated discussion from afar. The last piece of the online community puzzle is positive reinforcement. You, as the community leader, need to ensure that you are not just active in discussions, but leading and pioneering the way with conversations and responding to comments and asking thoughtful questions and providing help and support when it's needed. This creates positive reinforcement which rewards their contribution to the group. If you're learning how to grow an online community around your personal brand, one of the biggest mistakes new community leaders make is forgetting to interact with the community that they've created. They're so focused on growth that they forget to nurture the people who are already taking part. Please don't let that be you. The principles of community are simple and deeply ingrained in us as human beings. And using them to your advantage, you can grow an online community around any business or idea that you want. So tell me about your community. What is your clearly defined topic, your why? Let me know in the comments below. If you're trying to speed up your content creation process, then click right here to watch this video on 4 killer content creation hacks. And to learn more about making money online with your fitness content, make sure that you subscribe to this channel and click the bell so you don't miss anything. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.